It's pretty wide.
Still hold. Car right, 2
Oh,
car right, 2 Clear on the right. Clear. Car 4 is now leading.
yep. That's not what we wanted. G'day and welcome back to my channel. We've got some more iracing today in the Formula V. That's Lime Rock Raceway or Racetrack or whatever it is. And I've got to admit, I've done 10 laps or so far on this track, and it's pretty boring. It's as close to have been an oval track as you could possibly get without it being an oval track. You can not brake the entire time, which is pretty amazing. Despite this big S here, this big couple of corners, and the rest of it is more or less just a square that you can flat out the whole way. Yeah, which is going to make it a pretty interesting race. I mean, the draft in these cars is reasonable, so it might make for some exciting overtaking, or it could make for a very, very boring race. We'll see. It's not the easiest track in the world, in the sense of you do have to line everything up right, otherwise you do lose a tenth here and there. But compared to some of the great tracks, this ain't one of them. But anyway, I'm sure it'll make for some exciting racing. Well, especially if I do that. Oh, that's right. We're just warming up. And anyway, I do better when I qualify at the rear, as you would have seen in my previous video. The worse I do on qualifying, the better I do in the race. Right, so last qualifying lap, we'll try and get this one right without spinning. No guarantees, of course. I shouldn't have lifted there. Right, that's the tricky part done. I shouldn't say that, I'm probably going to bottle it somewhere along the line. Yeah, like touching the curve there, it's a bit of a no-no. Wide, tiny bit wide. Okay. Yep. Flat out for the majority of this track. Which is fine, it's not the first track. It's just not that exciting.
Checkered flag.
And there we have it. I qualified. Oops, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Slow down.
Yeah! Where am I? Third.
The estimated SOF is 1,300. Green.
Whoops! I was doing some rally before, so I'm a bit out of sync. Yes, that was a bad start. I wasn't third. Threw it away. Hopefully these guys do something silly. So this is pretty much how I predict the race to go. Just follow the leader. Oh, that was... Yep. Terrible. Don't know what I was doing.
man.
Yeah.
Car behind has gone off.
Love it. So it looked like he just reversed him. Oh, I love rookies. This is sick.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Thanks, buddy. You do got to get that curve. It helps pull you around in that corner. I aim to get that. The server worked out the best revs for an upshift and a fourth. I feel like that's pretty important in this track, considering it's flat out most of the way. Yeah, it's not how you're supposed to do that. I mean, I'm still a rookie myself. I think I'm slowly catching this group up ahead of me. Looks like someone's going for the overtake. Hopefully there's a little bit of death in there, and Kenny a position or two. Hey, somebody apologised. This has happened in other online games.
The gap is 1.6 seconds.
Let's get ready for some...
You got it, slow down
Yes.
on the right. Go left.
Yeah, I knew something was coming. I lifted a little bit, I just knew something was going to happen. How do I check the time? We've got 5 minutes remaining.
Leader is running 3 points.
They're doing well up ahead. Lots of run into each other. Good to see it in rookies. Not all rookies are absolutely terrible. You do get some good racing.
Left side. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, 3 wide. Here we go.
Still there. Car on your left, 2 wide. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear
Yep.
on the left.
Why are you not going in again? I feel like he turned in on me there. He had plenty of room, but that's right. We'll review that one at the end. I don't know what happened to the guy behind me. I think he just got caught up in the mess. Went a little deep. Like, I could have gone closer in, but he also could have been wider out. But we'll have a look at the end. Not to worry, still in 4th, I think. Alright, so we'll be coming up to the last lap. Now. I lifted the tiniest bit there. I should have done that. Gonna be way too far off these guys, I think.
White flag, white flag.
I'm not going to be able to catch them by the end of in the next lap, unless they do something silly.
Car stops on the left.
There we go. All right, so I started. Ooh,
Alright, checkered flag.
maybe pull off the side of the road.
Nice run. Solid work.
Yeah, a bit of a shame. Started 3rd, ended up 4th, but not too bad considering. I did, I don't know, 10 or 11 practice laps of that track. So certainly a little bit of time to be gained in it, which I'll work on in the near future. Let's have a quick look. I don't know. Oh, chase. It was probably, now the more I think about it, I think it was probably just a bit of a race. I got a bit wide there. And then, yeah, he's turned in on me. We both had space. And the guy behind he's just kind of pushed through. And then I couldn't find gear, despite putting it a third several times. Thank you, Logitech. I'll upgrade to a good system one day. Like and subscribe, and you'll help me get there. Ooh, he's dead. I think this. He's gone a bit sideways, and yep. Put on the brake if you spin. It's probably still gone pretty quick there, but yeah, it's a good way of killing somebody. All right, back here with the next race. Oops. Don't know what I was doing there. Oh, good. That'll do it. Oh yeah, qualify now for the next race. Hopefully we don't bottle it like I normally do. I just quickly did it, and I did a lap. Oh, I did an outlap, and then half of the next lap before I got a thing. So no practice in between the 2 race sessions that I'm doing now. So get these qualifying laps done. Remember how to drive this car. Pretty simple. 0 brake. This entire racetrack. Yeah. I will admit the racing side of it itself proved exciting, even of the racetrack. Is a little bit dull. But that's alright. Oops. Alright, starting our first flying lap now.
Green flag.
Got a bit wide there. Yeah. A bit wide in the next corner. I tried to keep my foot in it, but it didn't work. That's okay. Go around and start the next lap. Alright, now we're starting the proper flying lap. Hopefully I don't screw this one up. No guarantees though, of course. It'll be our last chance to qualify. Get better. Ooh. That wasn't good. I thought it was going to be an off track, so I lifted a tiny bit. Oh well. Be good enough to get us somewhere off the grid anyway. Won't be in the lead, but we'll be somewhere. What was that?
All right. There's checkered
Oh,
flag.
that's one of my fastest laps. Alright, we'll take that. That'll be good. Yeah, I think I was like 300ths slower in the last qualifying, I think. Something like it. It was 0.7 something, but low. Anyway. Let's see how we go in the race. Alright, here we are with the start of the race. Managed to qualify in second, which is pretty good. Hopefully I don't stuff up my start like I did in the last one. Strength of field I think was 1300 something. I must have half been half listening. I'm not sure at what point I start getting those points or it starts displaying those points. I don't know really how it works. I guess he wants them out of rookies. I'll start giving me those. Yeah, now we just wait for it to start. Alright, we've got the thing up. And away we go. I really need to work out the reps for starting in this.
Right side. The next car's the leader. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on
Yeah,
the
be
right.
back there a bit. Good. I thought he was pretty ambitious doing that. He was almost not quite alongside of me. Need to work on my start.
Behind.
It's behind, that's good to know. That'll hopefully keep it clear for me and Matthew to get away from the pack. I'm not going to try anything yet unless he makes an obvious mistake. Just get my tyres nice and warm. Did let off a little bit there. Just want to get settled in. We got 12 minutes. I'm not going to race you, buddy. Let's keep that gap. We've got 2.2 seconds behind, so. This weaving around he's doing, I'm guessing he's doing it to break the toe, but what he's doing is creating more practice for himself. And now he's just blatantly doing the wrong thing. You can't weave like that, buddy. I'll let up a little bit now. I should keep it in a bit longer. I'm hoping that with all this weaving and stuff he's doing, we'll stop now. Alright, we've got him. My heart rate is through the roof. That was a pretty good overtake. I'm quite happy with that. I feel like he did back out quite early there, which helped me out. I lifted out. I don't know why I did that. I'm thinking too much. But he can probably get us on the toe. I'm not going to try and fight him too hard, because all we'll end up doing is too much back and forth, and if we do that, all we'll do is let everyone else catch up to us. So at this early stage in the race, if he wants to overtake me, I'm just going to let it happen now. In the last few minutes, last couple of laps, I will defend harder. Don't know why you went on the inside.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
I would have gone on the other side if I was you, mate, but oh, I didn't take that very well. He might be thinking what I'm thinking. You know, it's quite easy to overtake on this one, just with all the drafts you get. So he might be hanging back, waiting for that last lap. The problem with these tracks, you've got to be so precise. Yeah, ruin that whole section. Probably doesn't look that bad, but it will cost you a few tenths, and they all add up. Still got a 4-second gap. Third place. Yeah, it's a shame I'm not quick enough to pull away from him. So I reckon on the next lap or the one after, I reckon he's going to make a move. Just biding his time. Smart driving, smart driving by him, really. He's backing out. He's thinking. All right, keep it in. Nice and clean, nice and smooth. Is he going to have enough? it's going to be close.
Left side. You won. Yeah, we did it. You better one for a million.
Just, he was so close. Just not enough on that draft. That was a good race. That was a very good race. Probably not so entertaining to watch, but no, I very much enjoyed that. Oh yeah, I got to get my riffs right. That is a must. I'll work on that. Ooh. I thought I gave him plenty of space there. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think he overreacted a tiny bit. He thought I was going to close the door completely, but I think he had enough space there. He ends up spinning because of it. I think that's just a bit of a mistake. He's gone very, very hard in there, and I think I've left him plenty of space. Personally, you can let me know in the comments section. I don't think I did anything wrong there. Like they had a little touch. They've had a little touch. Oh, foot on the brake when you spin. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, looking at that, I think he's weaved too much and given me time. That's the problem. Is some people, they weave way too much, and I reckon they chew up so much time they do themselves a disservice instead of blocking. And that was it. That was the overtake that got me the win on lap 5. Yeah. 3.5. Now that is a good jump. Yeah, there was no incidents during the race. I'm very happy about that. One overtake. That was a very clean overtake. We were close to an incident on that first corner. But again, I mean, you guys be the judge of that. I don't think I did anything wrong. I think he had space. I think he overreacted a bit, turned a bit sharp, and these cars really don't appreciate sharp movements. You really got to be very smooth with Formula V. And I think he's just turned too much, put that wheel on the grass, up on the curve, and then in the grass, then there's just spun trying to correct it. So I don't think I've done anything wrong there. But 0.5 change, 3.41. I believe that will take me out of the rookie thing. I'm guessing at the reset. But yeah, no, wrapped with that race. All right, on to the next one. Hopefully it's not garbage. Something I didn't realise at the end of the previous race, because it didn't show up straight away, or I'm not very observant, one of the two, is I'm now out of rookies and in Class D, which is pretty awesome. That happened significantly quicker than what I was expecting. I did have a couple of bad races. I had a couple of good ones. I mean, I had 2 wins. But I also had some pretty terrible races. Well, one really terrible race, and then a couple of not so great. So I'm surprised I'm out so quickly. I haven't really had a look where that puts me in what I can do, because I want to try. I'm not just going to do Formula V forever. So I'm wondering what else I'm going to do. I might have a look at. I want to stick with the Formula cars in this, the open wheel stuff, just because I really like them, and I drive GT3s in ACC, so I'm not that interested in doing it in both, or do something a bit different, keep it interesting. I see Formula 4 seems to be a lot of races for that. Skip Barber, I think, is another Formula car. Not sure which one's more popular. Obviously, I'm going to have to purchase cars and tracks, so I'm going to go for the one that's more regularly used. And obviously, there's the Formula Ford stuff. I think Formula 1600. I think that's Formula Ford, isn't it? I'll have a look at that at some point as well in the near future. But if you have any recommendations on what you reckon the best the best Formula series is for a relatively new driver, let me know in the comment section. I'm looking at making my way towards Super Formula. I absolutely love those cars. They look fantastic. Managed to watch a couple races in there around Japan last year and loved it. So that's part of the reason why I've jumped into iRacing, is to have a crack at them. I don't know when I can race them. I'm sure I can buy them whenever, but I probably can't race online with them. So yeah, if you have any recommendations that will lead me to that, in the meantime, I'm probably just going to stick with Formula V. I'll have a crack at Formula Ford at some point, and I will do other cars as well, like the MX5. Okay,
The
here we
estimated
are.
strength of field is 1,470.
That's it. Yep. Now I'm out of rookies. It's putting me against better drivers, which is good. Which is good. It means you're probably not going to see any more wins from me. But it'll make the driving interesting, be more competitive. And hopefully I don't make any too more mistakes. I managed to get myself in a good position for this race. I've done. Technically, I did a practice start while I was qualifying before, but I've done no practice starts. I've done all of 4 laps since I was on yesterday. Maybe probably 4 full laps. I think the 2 qualifying laps, and I did I think I got 1.5 practice laps in. Yeah, don't just stamp on the throttle, I think is the key. Alright. It's all happening, it's all happening. Whee, all happening up there. Scary being this far back in the wheel. Yeah, I wasn't. It's so hard to follow your line when you're this close to everyone. Look at this guy. I don't think it'll be. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, yeah, he's going much slower.
Right side, car on your left. Clear.
Got to work on my gear shifts. I don't know what happened there. Thought I put the clutch in all the way, obviously lifted too quickly. Bad to the corners that threw me. But I've avoided the carnage so far. Was a bit cheeky. I think we were almost 3 wide into that corner. We'll have a look at that after the race. Oh, I've gone wide there. Oh, why would you overtake here?
Keep to the left.
Dude, you have the whole straight to do this. You've compromised yourself there, buddy.
Stay on the left.
And he's back down. He did that to himself as far as I'm concerned. If he was just a little bit more patient, he would have got me on the straight. Whoop. No. Lose it.
You've got the fastest lap. You're in 5th. Right side. Keep the car in P7. Now step fastest lap. 1.239.
Oh, trying to keep space.
Car 7 is now leading. Clear.
Ooh. This is cool. I love this.
Left side. You're on the right. 3 wide.
Who's going to pull out first?
Still on.
Am I going to get him?
Lap. Car on your left. 2 wide. You're in 4th position. Clear on the left.
Let's slow out of that corner there. Yeah. Double overtake. Yes, sick. It's probably going to catch me though on the next bit, but that's all right. Well and truly cooking.
Car right.
Not much I can do about that, unfortunately.
Still there. You're on the left. 3 wide. The leader consider 1.658. Still there. Clear.
Surprised he backed out of that. I was going to give him space. I gave him space. Sometimes, mate, you just got to go for it, even if you think you're going to die. Yep.
Stay on the left. Still there. Hold your line. You're on the left. 3 wide.
3 wide.
Still hold. Car right. 2 wide.
Oh.
Car right. 2 wide. Clear on the right. Clear. Car 4 is now leading.
Yep. That's not what we wanted.
The car in front.
I'll have to have a look at that. I'm pretty confident.
The car behind is closing
I think he went in too deep.
3.8 seconds.
I think I gave him plenty of room. But yeah, 3 wide. I mean, he might have been squeezed in the middle, might have just been an unfortunate racing incident, but felt like to me I'd given him plenty of space. And he's come wide. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look in replay. I don't know. It's about 2.5 minutes to go. Let's see if I can go in a position or two. I'm in 8th, I think, at the moment. I don't know how many cars are in it. I'm guessing there's about 10. Slowly catching up to this group race. Who knows, if they keep squabbling, I'll be able to find myself another position or two. And yeah, I have to come clean. I accused this track of being very boring when I practiced for my first race, and I got to admit, all 3 races I've done so far have been pretty fun. Is that? Oh, see the guy we were battling. Well, I lifted. What did I lift? Thought we caught him a little bit, but he seems to be holding around about that same. He's probably doing the same pace as me. I've got to admit that I'm loving these Formula Vs. The racing's been a lot of fun, even though it's all rookies. I lifted again. What am I thinking? Only a little lift, but every big dance. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun racing these rookies, and I'm going to keep doing Formula V for now. I will upgrade to another car, not a Formula car. I love the open wheel cars. Is that the last lap? Oh, it was, yeah.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
I wish, I don't know who you are, the voice in my head, but you need to tell me. Yes, thank you, but tell me when I press the
Behind has
button.
gone off.
I don't need to know. He's just giving me random facts. Take one look at it. Let's go to the start. Yeah. Too much throttle, I think. See these cars getting up from behind. Spun there. Managed to avoid that. Everyone did pretty well to avoid that. It's pretty good to start off with. It's good to see so many people getting close. This is what you want. You want good, clean racing. So, watching from the second last corner, lifted a little bit because we're all very close. Kept it nice and tight around here, right up this guy's backside. And look at that. Beautiful, 3 wide. Certain death coming. And luckily for me, he starts getting a little squeeze, but no, they all backed out. Starts coming up behind, but I did go a tiny bit deep. Had to go a bit deep to keep that position and managed to hold it. Right, so I'm not sure if this is the one. This might be it. 7th lap. Not this one. I'm surprised that they all backed out when they did. I just kept a nice wide line around the outside and managed to hold that position. So, almost 4 wide. Yeah, okay. I have turned in a bit. He's definitely come wide. I think that's just a racing incident personally. I don't think I didn't give him any room. And I think it was just a bit unlucky on my behalf. I've certainly tried to come in on a racing line. I haven't. He's gone a little, yeah, okay. So I may have turned into him a little bit, but he has come very wide there. He's come a bit deep. Just because he's trying to outbrake this guy, which he has. He's got in that position. I mean, I'll leave that up to for you guys to decide. He has plenty of space. I have turned in a little bit to keep on that racing line. I haven't turned all the way in. Like, I haven't completely closed the door. I'm still in the middle of the track here, and I think he's just come a bit wide to do that. It's probably just a racing incident. I don't think there's any. I don't hold anything against him, and I'm not annoyed at myself. I think that's just a racing incident personally. Unfortunately, it did ruin things for me and him because it looks like, yeah, it was a bit unfortunate it ended that way. I personally, I'm just going to call that a racing incident. I don't think there's anything I could have done. Practice results and all of that. I don't think there's anything we could have done differently. I think he's turned in a bit. Sorry, I've turned in a bit. He's come a bit wide, and we've just met halfway. Unfortunate, because I think at that point I was in third or fourth. But that's just how it happens sometimes. Yeah, well, good news is I'm out of rookies. I'm now in Class D. I got a .06 increase to my safety rating despite the crash. Loft 21 iracing points. Yep, I guess that's what they're called. But yeah, hopefully we can not lose too many more in the next race. That'll leave us for the video for now, I think. I'm going to do a couple more races during the day. Over the next few days, over the weekends, I'll be doing a bit of races. I'll record some of them, and if I have some good ones, I'll put them up on YouTube next week. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I'd be very grateful if you can throw us a like. This is a new channel, so I can use it all the love I can get. And if you want to see more iRacing and or WIC content, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be plenty more of it coming in the next few weeks, and next week sometime I might even get myself a little present and buy, I don't know, maybe a Formula V car. I'll have a sorry, Formula V, Formula 4 car. I'll have a look to see what the more popular. It's looking like Formula V. I'm seeing lots of Formula 4. I keep saying Formula V. I'm seeing lots of Formula 4 here, so I'll probably have a look at that. We'll see what the next track is for next week, and there's a whole heap of different tracks actually. I'll look into this in my own time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, cheers.